Okay, so I'm doing an Avalon type video. Use this guy on YouTube just to show that I'm real. Doesn't matter anyway. Not the purpose. I came out here to the dog park to try and get some quiet and put something out there because I haven't said something in months. I haven't showed my face in months. I hate to just piggyback off what Conrad Rogos said about lateral enforcement, but I think it's a really good concept to keep going on. And it really puts a piece together of what I've been thinking about what the world would be like as like an alternative to taxes. Lateral enforcement would be kind of like everyone is sort of policing themselves under natural law, so they don't get policed under man's law. And how would anything get paid for if there was no taxes? And I haven't said, but now I can go on record saying that there'd be a tithing process, ideally. The community in question, if they want this done, then they would put their resources together to achieve it. Otherwise, it's not going to get done, and it was half-assed done by the state when that was around. So there's got to be some foresight to like waste management, who's gonna clean the sewers out or the storm drains out. Like if people want irrigation, then people are gonna have to be willing to go clean out storm drains, even if no one's paying them to, just for the sake of the community. The horizontal enforcement would be an alternative to the state, because the state, we're gonna come to accept eventually, is immoral, and like Conrad says, any inefficiency to the lateral regulation is, there's no difference in the inefficiency to the vertical hierarchical enforcement that there is now with the police. And we're talking on a worldwide scale, so ideally military members would come to learn this through family and community. What are they going to do? Terrorize their own loved ones? So there's my thought on my inspiration, my as he would say, as it was called, my reaction to his video, Conrad's video. I'm like fantasizing over pressure cooker bombs underneath the interstates for ICE to come to Jacksonville, but I don't want to like have anyone wreck their cars, so it would have to be like, I guess, where they're already making repairs and cut off the interstate. But how you gonna time that out as perfectly as ICE coming to Jacksonville? And it's like, you can say like fuck ICE while you let off a pipe bomb, but is that actually gonna help the solution? They'd probably just, some extremist organization would probably call dibs on making the act if I did it, and it would just cause a whole nother like dynamic. Because if people can't hear like natural law being the solution, then if someone makes a violent act in the name of natural law to stop the violence, it's going to be spun off by the media as some sort of domestic terrorist stunt, and that's just going to, unless it's clearly labeled. But I mean, like I'm saying, I'm just basically saying it's impossible to get clearly labeled, at least at the recognition of like just some stoner on YouTube. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna deny I was fantasizing over how to fucking make this work. Obviously, I'm not like agreeing with the Unabomber and trying to hurt people and to get the message out, because I think he failed in that way, even if he was right about everything else. Like, it really destroyed the credibility of his work. Come on, Lily. It's raining. Anyway, there's much to say, and I hope I can just, fucking get there. Oh yeah, time management. I was gonna say, on what Chris Jensen was talking about in his group, the Great Work Warriors. Hardship and growth, dude. Time management is my flaw. Yeah, I mean, it only comes with more growth. All right, anyway, out.